time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. It's Friday and I thought I'd do something a little bit different. The other day I pulled this box set out. I've got this box set. Came out in 2022. I bought it about a year ago. It's T-Rex called 1972. It comes with 6 vinyl LPs, all on colored vinyl, in their own individual sleeves. It also comes with a booklet that talks about 1972. Now, what's so special about 1972? Well, it was the 50th anniversary for the album The Slider. The Slider is just a fantastic album. To me, that is T-Rex's ultimate album. I love that album. I still remember buying it in 1972, bringing it home, slitting off the protective sleeve, putting the album on my turntable, and I was blown away. To me, it is just such a fantastic album. It stayed on my turntable probably for 2 to 3 weeks, and I played it all the time. I couldn't get enough of the album, The Slider. It was just so great. Well, when I was listening to this, I'm still not done. I'm on to the fourth record. There's a 2-record set on here for a concert at the Wembley in 1972. There's also a record for the soundtrack to the movie Born to Boogie. They both have a song on it called Spaceball Ricochet. So when I was listening to the album, it sounds like it's Marc Bolan with a solid body electric guitar singing this song solo. I thought, oh, it sounds fantastic. It's so cool sounding. So I thought I want to do a show for that particular song. So I went to YouTube and I couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it anywhere. What I did find was different concerts that he played an acoustic guitar and singing this song solo. And there was one up there for the Wembley 1972 concert, which follows along with the Born to Boogie movie. So I thought, okay, that's a hollow body guitar. Why did I think it was a solid body electric guitar? So I thought, I got to listen to a little bit of this before I actually do my reaction review. So I'm listening to it and it's like, yeah, that's the guitar. And what it was, he's got an electric pickup on the hollow body guitar, giving it more of a solid body guitar sound. So I thought, okay, that's got to be it, because I cannot find a video with him playing a solid body guitar to this song. So I thought, let's do this song. So I went to the internet and tried to find some information about Spaceball Ricochet. I couldn't really find much. So I went back to the booklet that comes with the box set, and this is the book. It's hard to see the cover because it's black and red, but Tony Visconti writes a really nice article in this booklet. Tony Visconti is the producer of the album, The Slider. Tony Visconti also, I believe, took the picture on the cover, front and back, of the Slider album. On the record itself, it says the picture was taken by Ringo Starr. And I had mentioned that in a previous reaction, and several people wrote me and said, no, it was really Tony Visconti that took that picture. And I looked it up on the internet, and it appears that's who took that picture. Because it's a great picture. I love that picture, too. I've got a t-shirt with that picture on it. But Tony wrote this about the song, Spaceball Ricochet. He writes, Spaceball Ricochet, note the neat segue from a song with Boomerang in the title, which is the song Baby Boomerang, is the antidote to the Slider. So the song Spaceball Ricochet fits between Baby Boomerang and the Slider. Here Bolan understands the wind, is in control of his life, and can be generous with himself and the world. Hence the ricochet, between the one who understands and the one that doesn't, between the one who enjoys living and the one who laments. It's a pity that I'm like me. So that's what Tony writes about this particular song. I understand that Marc Bolan actually wrote this song about himself, and when he plays it here, at Wembley, he hadn't recorded it yet in the studio for the album The Slider. So it was a fairly new song that he wrote, and we'll see how he does it. Okay, here we go with Marc Bolan, T-Rex, doing the song Spaceball Ricochet.
Just a man, understand the wind and all the things that make the children cry. With my Les Paul, I know I'm small, but I enjoy living anyway, yes I do.
Okay, so this is where I thought it would have been cool if he was playing as Les Paul, because he says in the song, with my Les Paul, I feel small. So it would have been cool to be using his Les Paul to do this as a solo, other than the acoustic guitar. But I think that acoustic guitar really does sound cool. And now that I see it visually, I can tell it's an acoustic guitar. When I'm listening to it on vinyl, it just sounded a lot like a solid body guitar. Also, it looked like Marc Bolan was having a little bit of microphone problems there in the beginning and needed some help. So let's keep on going.
Les Paul, I know I'm small, but I enjoy living anyway, yes I do. I bought a car, it was old but kind, I gave it my mind and it disappeared. What can I do? We just live in a zoo. All I do is play the Spaceball Ricochet. Deep in my heart, there's a house that can hold just about all of you at the Wembley pool. I met a man, he was old but kind. I gave him my mind and it disappeared. What?
So you hear in this live concert too, the crowd, especially I'm guessing it was more the females, were really screaming for Marc Bolan. I mean, Marc Bolan in that time period, 71, 72, 73, 74, he was like a sex symbol rock idol in the UK. Not so much here in the United States. I mean, I got into Marc Bolan and T-Rex about 1970 with some of the earlier Tyrannosaurus Rex albums and then the first T-Rex album. And so when the Slider came out, I was just like, oh, it's another T-Rex album, not realizing how phenomenal an album it was going to be. But over here, yeah, he wasn't this big idol that he was over in the UK, and he still is a huge idol. Even though he died in the late 70s, he is still a huge rock idol around the world. I mean, the guy was just different. He was very fantastic, and just really had some great music. And he was kind of the person that started or brought to life glitter rock, because that's where he was going. He was doing something totally different, and then there was so many other groups that followed up on what he was doing. So let's keep on going.
I gave him my mind and it disappeared. What can I do when all I do is a zoo and I play the Spaceball Ricochet? I bought a car, it was old but mine. I gave it my mind and it disappeared. I loved a girl, she was a changeless angel. She's a city, it's a pity that I would like me, yeah. How can I live when all I do is play the Spaceball Ricochet? I'm just a man, I understand the wind and all the things that make the children cry. with my Les Paul. I know I'm small, but I enjoy living anyway. Yes, I do. Deep in my heart, there's a house that can hold just about all of you. Yeah. I bought a car, it was overkind. I gave it my mind and it disappeared. How can I live when all I do is play the Spaceball Ricochet? Oh baby, the Spaceball Ricochet. Oh mama, the Spaceball. Oh, do the Spaceball. Oh, do the Spaceball.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool that he actually has that in this pre-recording version. So this is almost like a demo version of the song that he's playing, and he still has that part where he's making those noises at the end of the song. That's kind of cool. It was like that was planned to be in the song because it's in the studio version as well. That's on the slider. So that's kind of cool. Let's keep on going.
Oh, do the Spaceball. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, yeah, my boots would lay. Do all I said, play the Spaceball. On my mind, I wanna be kind. If you only do the Spaceball, yeah. Be my friend, won't you give me your hand? Won't you understand? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got to do the Spaceball. Oh, you gotta do the Spaceball. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is just so cool. I just think that is such a great version of that song. Just very simplistic. Marc Bolan, a guitar, and his vocals. And then, you know, he's got a little bit of theatrics in this as well. I mean, he's throwing his hair back all the time, and he's got great hair. I mean, that's one of the things that was unique about him at the time as well, is that real frizzed out hair that he had. Just really kind of cool. And I love his voice. He's got a unique voice. You know, I say that about a lot of vocalists. They all do have unique voices. I think that's what makes them special. But he gets that kind of high pitch in his voice when he's singing his refrain. And I really like how he does that. And he does that in a lot of his songs where he gets that high pitch sound out of his voice. And I just loved it too in this video where the audience is just screaming every time he does something, you know, like when he was doing his sounds at the end of the song, they're screaming. He's throwing his hair back and they scream. I mean, he was a huge rock idol in the UK, and there's no denying it. Great song, great performer. The album, The Slider, fantastic. If you've never heard it, you got to hear this album, and you got to listen to it a couple of times because the songs might sound kind of strange, but that's the way Marc Bolan writes. But there's always some sort of meaning behind each one of those songs. So this was a very toned down version of Spaceball Ricochet on the album in the slider. It's highly produced. There's a lot of instrumentation. It's a little bit more rock and roll. So that's why I kind of like this one. I wanted to play it because it is so toned down. So if you like this, hit that like button. That'd be really, really appreciated. If you have any comments about T-Rex, Marc Bolan doing Spaceball Ricochet live, and I guess this was at Wembley in 1972, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated. Now, I'm going to take a link to this video and put it in my description below. So if you want to watch it again, all you got to do is pick on that link. It'll open up, play all the way through, and I won't be stopping it. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video. You might want to check out that channel. There might be some other really cool things you want to watch. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't we do it right now? Let's go below this video, below the title of the video, and there's a subscribe button. Pick that, and then you be subscribed and be making me very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. I just thought about this because I've been listening to this box set, and it's like, yeah, I got to play this, and I didn't find what I thought I was looking for, but this is actually what was on the box set, and it's a great version of that song. It put a huge smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a huge smile on your face, and peace out, baby.